Hi Leo, this is your June 2020 tarot forecast. So this is for Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising, and Leo Venus signs. I am uploading a teeny bit late. I apologize. Apparently I needed some time off and I didn't know that. But I feel refreshed, so I hope that you enjoy this all the same. Leo, what is in store for you? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for June 2020. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for June 2020. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. All right, guys, so let's get out your Celtic Cross. I'm not going to be using my mini deck to qualify. I found that actually distracting, so I'm just going to qualify a card or two with this deck following the main spread. Let's get your cards out. So a choice around an old friendship here, it looks like. Coming from, look at all this water, wow. So your emotions are really on high. You could feel like you're needing more information. Page of Swords for me is somewhat combative, but really with words and ideas and concepts. There's just a little bit of conflict with the Page of Swords, I find. And I also find that there is a sense of spying, you know, like just there's an intelligence, yes, but, you know, just beware that someone could be spying on you. There could be some deception. There could be some missing information. You know, stay vigilant here. Particularly, and there's that Nine of Swords, so at least by the end of the second week here, there could be something that you just need to come to terms with, possibly regarding a friendship, an old love, something having to do with your childhood, maybe even a childhood dream, something having to do with a major wish fulfillment. And it's taking a toll on your thought process. You need to come to terms with this, but it will keep you up, or it stands to keep you up. A rest period is indicated, some really positive energy. Let something positive work behind the scenes here. We have in our temperance, you know, Jupiter ruled temperance. Sagittarius ruled temperance here. You know, it's very, very positive. I mean, it is Jupiter influence, but this sense of you can expand. And now we have your home, your car, a sense of victory, fourth house energy, your mother, your stability, your foundations, very, very positive. Wish fulfillment. These could have something to do with each other as well, your wish around your home. Let's see what's going on as the advice. So, you know, Leo, this is your card, King of Wands. There's a lot of entrepreneurial energy here as well. This is a very, very powerful energy. There's a lot of wisdom, as you know, with all of the kings. But certainly, you know, there could be monetary gain. Definitely there's a sense of authority, integrity. There could be inheritance, windfall inheritance, but there could also be an end to disputes. And certainly this is what we're seeing here that could take up the first couple of weeks of the month, right? And bottom of the deck energy is the Three of Swords. So we're looking at a little bit of a heartache. Look at some of the difficult Swords energies though, right? Swords as an element is quite difficult anyway. It's our mind and our thought process. It's where everything begins, and I think it's supposed to have this type of pressure to it, right? So we have the 2, the 3, we have a 4, 9, and then a page. So lots of Swords energy. You can sort of get an idea not only from the colors, but certainly the energy in the graphics, right? So yeah, for bottom of the deck energy, what we're really focusing on here is how to be creative about positive outcomes where something has probably broken your heart, right? So that's sad, but there is a way out. We do see the last 2 weeks of the month really pulling through for you, or are you really getting something positive out of this, okay, Leo? So the situation and what's crossing you, situation is a decision, right? You need to see something for what it is. Clarity is needed at this time, a choice may be necessary around an old peer group, a member of your peer group, childhood dream, wish, goal. This could be a sense of reunion, someone that you trusted. And maybe this is what is going on. You might have communicated with someone or felt that someone was trustworthy here, and you may have been played, or you may have done it to someone else, but just feeling maybe even there's a choice around this, or being a little bit let down by that, or needing to see someone from your past very, very clearly. Here in the foundation that I compare to the position of the wish, right, is a wish card. So the Nine of Cups is, you get to make a wish. Something feels really luxurious here. Something feels like, I mean, she's kind of like, she's surrounded by diamonds, right? She's doing all right. So, but this is your heart space, you know, this is how you feel. And I think that in contrast, for example, you know, the foundation to what's crowning the situation is someone I'm going to suggest here that just let you down. You know, someone who was maybe a fast talker. You could be dealing with a Cancer individual, I'm sorry to say. I have two cards indicating a Cancer individual or fourth house energy, and by that I mean a home, a car, or a sense of victory, stability. Even the mother could figure here as well. So, right, in your recent past, we have, you know, the Queen of Cups here, Cancer ruled Queen of Cups. So in your recent past, I think you had a big heart. I think this was a really honest endeavor for you. I think that you had been let down, missing information, too much information, hard to find information, maybe spy or deceptive energy here though, but nonetheless, crowning you is the Page. So find out your information, maybe interview a few people if you can, to get everything, because you could be dealing with someone who is just really a fast talker or is able to get away with something. And that's just not going to fly. Here in your near future is the Nine of Swords, right? And here's where you're going to have to sort of come to terms with this. Where the Eight of Swords is awareness, this is an appreciation. And I know it looks tough right now to appreciate this situation, but you know, we can only come to terms with anything that we put a name on if it remains hidden or unknown to us, or if we refuse to, face it, which was happening here, right? You just don't want to face it. I want to come to terms with someone letting you down. No one can blame you, but the coming to terms with this is actually going to be part and parcel of what sets you free. It's going to help create solutions, right? Because how other people see you is the Four of Swords, and this is you resting on information. You're going to take a little bit of a step back. This is the Four of Swords is considered the card of rest and recovery, so you do need to recover from something here. I don't have any pentacles, which is interesting, but I do have, pentacles meaning people, places, or things, but I do have two cards indicating a home, or certainly a structure. So it could be, the structure of your heart, the structure of your home, the structure of your family. Travel could be a part of this as well, but rest and recovery is going to be extremely important to the healing process, in terms of and I just mean you, right? You coming to terms with something here that is necessary to be able to come to a solution about it, right? And here's how you see yourself. So yeah, you do see positive outcomes. This is Temperance, right? So harmony is necessary. Harmony will be exacted. A victory will be yours. This is what's desired. You can follow through with this in a very positive way, but a lot of optimism here, right? This is balancing opposition. So I would say that with the Strength card, there is a sense of self-control, but I wouldn't worry about that. When we see strength, we see you really trying to contain yourself. But in the absence of strength, here with, a sense of dignity and harmony, things might be sort of situated for you. You might have people helping you. There could be a Sagittarius individual involved. Sagittarius or Cancer individual involved here, for better or for worse. But certainly, Sagittarius is ruled by the 9th house. This is philosophy. You're definitely leveling up. You're learning a lot from this situation. Here in your hopes and fears is the Chariot, right? And this is considered a victory card. This is a sense of I can finally move forward. I can finally be free from something that was holding you back. As I mentioned earlier on, there is some Cancer energy here, as in Cancer, the sign Cancer. Yeah, you know, these two, very possibly about your home or in your home. And then here, with really coming to positive solutions at your advice card, right? The King of Wands. This is your energy, and you have a lot of support. You have a lot of people on your side. You really can take action. You can be the king of your castle here. Something very positive is going to occur, at least the last 2 weeks of the month for you, after a little bit of, you got to figure this out, right? You got to get through this process first, come to terms with something here. So I just want a little bit more information about what is going on with this page. So why is the page in the crowning position for Leo's Celtic Cross? Qualify the page. Wow, more swords, guys. This is literally gambling and deception. Literally. That's crazy. So you've been lied to straight up. You've been fooled, lied to. God forbid, Leo, that you are doing this to someone else. I don't see that for you here. But, you know, it's always a betrayal. It can't be a betrayal without a friendship or a relationship. And this is why it's going to feel so tough. But it will be from someone that you trusted, right? That's what a betrayal is. So interesting to see this deception or missing information or collusion or trickery with literally the trickster card, literally. Okay, this is the card of the gambler. There's only one good aspect to it, and I would not even bother going through the good aspect paired with the Page of Swords, for heaven's sakes. This is like a double trickster. Don't be fooled. Don't be tricked. Trust your instincts. Make sure you get it. Make sure your wishes and hopes are honored. Make sure your wishes and hopes are honored. Don't let someone bring you down or take you down here. Wow, I wasn't expecting to see that. I don't know what I was expecting to see, but that is crazy. Seven of Swords, qualifying the Page of Swords. Yeah, trust your instincts. Get professional advice. Don't sink to someone's level here, Leo. Don't sink to someone's level. Someone could even be trying to drag you down to their level. If this is like next level dangerous for you for some reason, Leo, and you feel like there's something that's dangerous here, I would seek professional assistance at this time. If that means hiring a private investigator, then go do it. Do what you have to do to protect yourself and take care of yourself, even if it has to do with an old friend or someone that you know or trusted, which again is the whole definition of betrayal. So if that's the case, I'm sorry about that. But it is indicated by the beginning of the second week here, there is a rest and recovery. So something is going to be situated for you. It's just a matter of, you know, you got to integrate what you're learning, right? Integrate it and move on. Integrate and move on. Whoa. Oops. All right, we just have one more card to get out and we'll read your oracles for you. This reading wasn't that late. A lot of my readings go so late and I never mean them to. So I'm super pleased we're around 15 minutes for you. That's the point. They're supposed to be 15 minutes. So yay. I'm not taking up your whole day. All right, so there's the final oracle card. Let us see. Wow, guys, this is a major point of interest in the month of June. Truth and integrity, 100% here, guys. I do see you being fooled by somebody that you trusted. Probably someone from your past, probably maybe even an old friend. They let you down, but it is not going to take over because this is your interest. This is what you're interested in, Leo. And this is what you're going to get. Truth and integrity at all costs, even if it means cutting ties. Maybe you have to cut ties with somebody. You know what? That's life too. Sometimes we have to let things or people go to move on with our goals and our happiness. Exchanging gifts, you'll notice there's a ballerina in the present. Being in the present is a really big part of it. A really big part of your mind space right now, not living in the past, crying about the past, lamenting about the past, being in the moment here. And you can get as well as you can give here, so try to remember to be fair. Try to remember to be fair. This could have to do also with something having with regard to a child or someone in your care. I'm going to suggest here as well. Very interesting. It's not often I see that card. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. 100%, right? 100%. This is all. And you could have Cancer in your own chart here, Leo. It wouldn't be too far off the mark for any sign, any specific sign to have influence from a sign on either side of it. So in your case, it would be Cancer and Virgo on either side of you. So it could just be part of your own chart, and you're going to honor that. You're going to honor that feeling. But your feelings are real and worth exploring. Yes, they are. And then we have magic. Okay, so for real. So you can literally conduct magic here. I'm going to suggest strongly that this is part and parcel of just the way you are, what you do, how you operate. This is your magic wand. Living with integrity, doing courageous things, and expecting these things from others. So you really can lead by example here, but magic is a big component. Make sure you're not dealing with someone who is involved in the, say, black arts, for example, or black magic. If that's the case, you're going to want to get away from that, or do some cutting spells. You can look those up on YouTube. Lots of people, there's books, there's videos. Cutting spells are really, really easy to do, and they work. So if you really feel like you need to separate yourself, sever yourself from a troubling or even a difficult or deceptive situation here, try a cutting spell. I think it would be very, very helpful here. And it's just cutting the ties, right? You're not going to cut yourself. You're not going to cut anything. It's very symbolic. You're just going to cut the ties. And this could help free you here, Leo. So that is your reading for June, guys. All the best. Something really positive is going to work out for you by the end of the month. Hope you enjoyed this, everybody. See you in the next video. Bye for now.